Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to highlight yet another free game that you can get on Steam. It is one you can add to your library directly from Steam. Another, smaller game, lower key game, but I like to mention these free games, and you guys seem to always appreciate it. And we'll go over some pretty good Steam deals available right now as well. There's a new sale going on of a notable franchise, the Batman games, but I would recommend you to go ahead and pick it up from Fanatical if you do want those games, because Fanatical's got a great price on the Batman titles. But we'll go over the Steam deals and we'll go over some other deals as well at the end of this video. But right off the top, Away is available free over on Steam. Away is a short game telling about the hero's death experience performed in a gloomy black and white style. 14 reviews, 57% positive. Not a lot to go by with the Steam page. Gloomy black and white graphic style, pleasant sound environment, full localization on English and Russian languages, and Steam achievements are available as well. Typically $2.99. It is available for free right now. A pretty trippy game, all things considered. And yeah, if you got a NVIDIA GeForce GT 420... I don't even remember that graphics card. I'm sure it existed, but yeah, that is available free right now. But yeah, you'll need a GT 420, so keep that in mind. Not everybody's got that beast of a GPU. With that being said, let's go over some of the deals available. It is Batman Day, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know too much about Batman Day, but up to 80% off on the Batman Arkham titles. Now, unfortunately, they don't have Batman Arkham the Collection on sale, so if you don't have any of these games, you can't buy the collection altogether. It's $59.99 for the collection, the standard price point. But Arkham Asylum is $3.99, Arkham City is $3.99, Arkham Knight is $3.99, and the premium edition is $7.99. Guys, if you want this, I would recommend to go ahead and pick up the Batman Arkham Collection, which is $7.49 over at Fanatical. Like, this is a great deal, and it includes the Arkham Knight premium edition. So you get Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and the Arkham Knight premium edition with all the DLC. The premium edition of Arkham Knight alone is $7.99 over on Steam. So Fanatical's got a banger of a deal, an absolute bargain, and the Arkham games are tremendous. I remember when Arkham Asylum was coming out vividly. I think my first exposure to the game was one of the edition of like Game Informer, and I was getting that monthly, and I was like, bear in mind, I was like 12 or 13 at this point, and I saw the Game Informer magazine, and I'm like, bro, why are they promoting this Batman game? Superhero games are always trash. Like, that was my perception of superhero games back then, but then I played Batman Arkham Asylum, and boy, oh boy, did my perception of superhero games change, and licensed games in general. Like, back then, the one that I really enjoyed was, like, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and that was just an okay, decent game. Batman Arkham Asylum was legitimately a phenomenal game that even 16 years later, it still holds up and is a tremendous game. Arkham City, I thought, was even better than Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Knight, think what you want about the Batmobile sections and whatnot, it is still a fantastic game. The DLC is there as well. It's just a tremendous deal for 3 phenomenal games, and whenever I look at a collection like this, or the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, it's just sad that so many of the studios that I loved growing up, Rocksteady, BioWare, they're absolutely washed, absolutely cooked, just destroyed, absolutely a shell of their former selves, and it's just unfortunate seeing that, but, these things happen in gaming, as I always like to say, but, yeah, the Arkham Collection, phenomenal deal there. Definitely check that out. Next up, we got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, 85% off for $7.49. Really good JRPG, really dug the art style in the game. The gameplay at this point is going to be a little bit dated, but if you're into JRPGs, you'll probably have a pretty good time with it. $7.49 is a great price point for it as well. You've got improved visuals from the original release, and back in the PlayStation 3 era, like, I remember when Ni no Kuni came out, and it was, like, revered as one of the best JRPGs of that era. I feel like the JRPGs in that era were a little bit, not amazing. Like, Final Fantasy 13 was the only Final Fantasy game in that generation, and I love that game, but definitely not the best received FF game. You had the Star Oceans out there, but yeah, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, I just remember being beloved, and well, for good reason. Check it out, $7.49 on that. Attack on Titan 2 is 50% off for $29.99. Now, this does include the Final Battle DLC and the upgrade on that. And it's a Tecmo Koei game. Tecmo Koei games just naturally hold up in price for a long time, or generally hold up in price for a long time, so a little bit of a bummer there, but AOT 2 is a really, really solid game. You know, taking the Attack on Titan, like, shtick, the maneuver gear and everything like that, and adapting that to a video game, you would think that would be pretty hard to do. I feel like they do a pretty good job with AOT 2, and it's an enjoyable game. Now, I will say, the fact it doesn't have the original soundtrack done by Hiroyuki Sawano that was in the anime, that is a huge blow to the game. Like, if they could get that soundtrack, just, like, worked out that deal with Sawano, I feel like, man, it would raise the level of this game by so much. You know, maybe you could just, like, mute the game and have the soundtrack playing in the background. I don't know, but I feel like it'll make the experience so much better if you're familiar with Attack on Titan. Like, the soundtrack was one of the biggest drawing elements to AOT in general, but yeah, $29.99 on that. Again, the Final Battle upgrade is baked into it as well, so good pickup there. Frostpunk is 90% off for $2.99, the Game of the Year edition for $7.01. A great pickup here as well for Frostpunk. An incredibly compelling sort of a city builder title by 11-Bit Studios, who have a knack for doing games that will emotionally grip you, and I feel like they did a phenomenal job with Frostpunk. They did drop a sequel in Frostpunk 2, and that game is worthwhile to go through, but still at a relatively hefty price point. I believe it's in Game Pass, but yeah, Frostpunk 1, $2.99 on that, or the Game of the Year edition for $7.01. Great pickup there. And then lastly, we have Laika Aged Through Blood, 65% off for $6.99. This is a Metroidvania that is really, really well received. Didn't get a lot of attention, has been on my to-play-list for a while. Very positive reception on this one, 2,700 reviews, 93% positive. It's an action-adventure Metroidvania set in a post-apocalyptic Western world. You play as Laika, a coyote mother and fierce warrior, and carve your motorbike through a land ravaged by betrayal and loss as you uncover dark secrets in the pursuit of vengeance against oppression. You know, described as a Motorvania. Great art style in the game as well. $6.99 for the game. Thought that was worthwhile to mention. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Again, a thrilling action-adventure Metroidvania set in dystopian, post-apocalyptic Western world. Engage in vehicular combat mechanics that demand precision, strategy, and skill. Utilize a variety of weapons, master close-range tactics, and unlock deadly abilities to defeat your enemies, upgrade your gear, and take back what people have lost. Fast-paced 2D motorbike combat in the first-ever Motorvania, challenging gameplay that rewards precision and strategic thinking, emotional and thought-provoking narrative about vengeance and loss, striking hand-drawn landscapes, teeming with danger and hidden secrets to explore, and a hauntingly beautiful ambient soundtrack. All of that available for $6.99, but that is going to do it for me. Again, Away is available for free. Go ahead and check that out. You can add it to your library for free, and it will be yours to own forever. Batman Arkham Collection is available discounted over on Fanatical. The individual games are discounted on Steam, but yeah, I would definitely recommend the complete collection. $7.49. Great pickup there. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered, 85% off for $7.49. Attack on Titan 2 is 50% off for $29.99, and you've got Frostpunk at $2.99 and Laika Aged Through Blood at $6.99. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.